All right, this is the solo for "I'm Down" by the Beatles. I think it's a pretty good solo. It's easy to learn. I think it's a good one to learn when you're just starting out to do solo stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how to play it, like the normal speed, and then I'll go more into detail what I'm doing exactly. And it goes back to the rhythm part. But that's a solo. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm doing more in detail. So what I'm doing is this shape here. It's a first finger on the third of the sixth, ring finger on the fifth of the fifth. You want to hit those at the same time. Okay. Once you do that, you want to hammer on from 3 to 5 on the fifth string, and then go back to the third of the fourth, sorry. Back to the fifth of the fifth. So all together. All right, so now what you want to do is go to the first string of the fifth, hit that twice. Go to the third of the sixth, and then go from 1 to 3 on the fifth. So all together. So after you do that, you want to do the same thing that I showed you in the beginning, this shape, and then the first part that I showed you. So all together, so far what I've showed you. Okay, so now what you want to do is hit the fourth of the fourth. The third of the fourth. I keep on saying fourth of the fourth. Third of the fourth. And then you want to bend. You can either bend up or down. I think whichever way sounds best to you is the best way to do it. So you want to bend up twice. Then you go from 5 to 3. So all together. And then back to the fifth of the fifth. Alright, so now what you want to do is hammer on from the third to the fifth of the fourth string. Then you go to the third of the third. Back to the fifth of the fifth of the fourth. Alright, so now you want to go to the third of the third. Hit that once. And then bend up from the fifth of the third twice. Go from 5 to 3. So after you hit that 5 to 3, go back to the fifth of the fourth. So after you're here, you want to hit that fifth of the fourth twice. Go back to the third of the third. Do that once, and then go back to the fifth of the fourth, sorry. So all together. So the whole entire solo, up until where I just showed you, it sounds like this. Oh, I already messed up. third of the third again. I'm going to slide the fifth of the third to the seventh of the third. I think the hardest part here actually is that fifth to the seventh slide. So all together. So when you're here, you want a vibrato, which is basically just vibrate on that seventh of the third string, because he hits the same note for a while. So once you do that a couple times, you want to slide down back to the fifth. And then go back to the third. And then to the fifth of the fourth. So all together. Alright, so this is the last part. Is pretty challenging too, because there's a lot of quick sliding. So what you want to do is hit the 6th string, 3rd fret, and go to the 5th string, 1st fret, and then to the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Want to slide that 3 to the 5. Hit the 3rd fret of the 4th string. Slide back from that 5th to the 3rd of the 5th string. And then lastly, hit that 3rd fret 6th string. And then, I don't know if this is part of the solo, but he does this directly after the solo. He does this shape I showed you at the very beginning, but down here, and he moves up a fret each time. And then he goes back to the rhythm. Okay, so here's the whole entire solo. I'm going to show you a slowed down and then normal speed, okay? Okay, so here's the actual way it's played. I kind of messed up at the end. I'll do it again. Why not? Yeah, I messed up at the end, but you get the point. If you follow the slowed down version and then speed up again as you progress, you'll be able to do it at the at the same time the song is going. But yeah, man, that's it. I need some suggestions, so go ahead and put them in the comments, and I'll maybe do them. If there's not any good videos on YouTube, I'll do them. But yeah, man, that's it. Goodbye.